is a place where mercy flows, where love was poured and grace arose. The Lamb was slain, the veil was torn, my debt was paid, my soul He born. No greater truth, no deeper love than Jesus crucified for us. There is power, power in the cross, hope unshaken, love poured out for us. It is finished, death has lost its sting. Now I'm living in the victory of the King. There is power, power in the cross. The darkest day became our dawn when heaven's light rolled back the stone. His blood still speaks, His name still saves. I'm covered by amazing grace. No broken soul, no heavy chain can stand against the Savior's name. There is power, power in the cross, hope unshaken, love poured out for us. It is finished, death has lost its sting. Now I'm living in the victory of the King. There is power, power in the cross. Oh, the cross still stands and the grave still shouts. He is risen now. Lift your voices loud. Chains fall down, hearts arise. By the blood of Christ we are justified. There is power, power in the cross, hope unshaken, love poured out for us. It is finished, death has lost its sting. Now I'm living in the victory of the King. There's power, power in the cross, for the power in the cross. It's the blood that breaks chains. In the silence of my shame, I heard you whisper out my name. In the prison of my guilt, you're broken with mercy spilled. No way too strong, no past too dark. Your love reached deep into my heart. It's the blood that breaks chains, the cross that made a way. The Lamb was slain, now I'm not the same. You shattered the night with holy sacrifice. I'm alive 'cause you gave it all. The It's the blood that breaks chains, the cross that still remains, the stone rolled back, love won the grave. No more shame, I lift your name. You gave it all, you took my place. So the blood that breaks chains, oh, the blood that breaks chains. The weight I carry far too long, the debt I owe, the rights I'd wronged. You took them all, you paid in full. Now mercy reigns unshakable. No more striving, no more fear. The cross has drawn salvation near. It is finished at the cross. Every burden, every cost laid upon the Savior's back. Broken chains and shattered past. The veil was torn, the grave unsealed. Your blood has spoken and I am healed. Nothing more I need to prove. It's finished, Lord, in you. You cried aloud, the work is done, and darkness trembled at the sun. The wrath was met with endless grace. Now I can stand in holy place. No more shame can speak to me. The cross declares I'm fully free. It is finished at the cross. Every burden, every cost laid upon the Savior's back. Broken chains and shattered past. The veil was torn, the grave unsealed. Your blood has spoken and I am healed. Nothing more I need to prove. It's finished, Lord, in you. Done, the work of love complete. Done, my soul has been redeemed. Done, no guilt, no debt remains. Jesus Christ has cleared my name. It is finished at the cross. Heaven thundered, hell was crushed. Now I live in perfect peace. Your victory alive in me. Forever yours, forever true. It's finished, Lord, in you. I hear it through the silence, a whisper through my shame, a voice that breaks the darkness, still calling out my name. It's not just ancient history, it's love alive in me. The cross still speaks of mercy, still sets the captive free. The cross still speaks of grace that won't let go, of blood that washed me white as snow. It echoes through the years, it silences my fear. I am redeemed, I am released. The cross still speaks. It speaks against the liar who says I'm still the same. It breaks the chains of failure, it heals my deepest shame. The cross declares I'm blameless, a child forever known. No voice can rise above it, the cross has claimed its own. The cross still speaks of grace that won't let go, of blood that washed me white as snow. It echoes through the years, it silences my fear. I am redeemed, I am released. The cross still speaks. It speaks of hope, it shouts of love, it tells the world what Jesus does. No death, no hell, no power beneath can drown the sound of Calvary. Calvary, Calvary, Calvary. Yeah. It speaks of hope, it shouts of love, it tells the world what Jesus does. No death, no hell, no power beneath can drown the sound of Calvary. The cross still speaks, and I still hear it now. A song of life, a sacred vow. It echoes through my soul, forever making whole. My past is gone, my chains have ceased. The cross still speaks. Oh, oh, oh. A crown of shame upon your head, you wore the thorns I should have bled. The righteous one took my disgrace, love stretched wide and took my place. You didn't run, you didn't hide, you faced the wrath to give me life. You were nailed for my freedom, crushed beneath the weight of sin. Every lash, every wound, you bore the fire within. You were nailed so I could rise, your mercy opened up my eyes. Now I stand blood my freedom, lifted high to bring me peace. You took the fall, gave it all, and brought the captives to release. You were nailed so I could rise. Now your spirit fills my life, forever free. I will sing. You were nailed for my freedom. You were nailed for my freedom. The stone was heavy, the night was long, but heaven knew where you belonged. Laid in silence, wrapped in pain, but love was rising in the grave. No tomb could hold the King of life. The darkness red and morning's light. You are stronger than the grave and mighty to save. Forever raised, death has lost and sin erased. The cross declared the empty grave. Now I stand in victory's flame. Jesus, you are stronger than the grave. The veil was torn, the earth did shake. Hell trembled at the price you paid. The curse was crushed beneath your feet, and now that same power lives in me. The keys of death are in your hands. The risen Lord, the great I am. You are stronger than the grave, mighty to save. Forever raised, death has lost and sin erased. The cross declared the empty grave. Now I stand in victory's flame. Jesus, you are stronger than the grave. The grave is empty, praise resounds. The King is risen. Wear the crown from cross to throne, from death to life. All glory to the risen Christ. You are stronger than the grave, mighty to save. Forever raised, hope is alive, and love remains. The cross has won, the grave is shamed. Now I sing with all the saints. Jesus, you are stronger than the grave. Yes, Jesus, you are stronger than the grave. I see the thorns upon your brow, the blood that trickles down, the weight of sin you chose to bear, to wear my shame, my crown. The hands that shaped the world with light, now pierced for all I've lost. This is the place where mercy bled, where love hung on the cross. Love hung on a cross, grace poured poured from the nails, hope rose from the grave. When all seemed to fail, you gave it all. You counted no cost to save my soul. Love hung on the cross. You didn't speak a word of hate. You whispered words of peace. Forgive them, Father, you proclaimed, as judgment took its seat. The sky grew dark, the earth gave away. Creation mourned the loss, but heaven sang a victory when love hung on a cross. Love hung on a cross, grace poured from the nails, hope rose from the grave. When all seemed to fail, you gave it all. You counted no cost to save my soul. Love hung on a cross. Love hung on a cross. No greater love the world has known, no deeper grace I've ever found. Forever changed, I stand in awe of love that bled to lift me from a garden full of sorrow to a hill outside the gate. A tree once brought the fall of man, another bore our fate. Upon the wood the lamb was slain, the curse was laid on him, and love became the banner raised upon the victory tree. Oh, the cross, the sacred tree, where wrath was spent and I went free. Mercy flowed from every wound, grace was nailed for all to see. Sin was silenced, death undone, and heaven shouted over me. It is finished, love has won upon the victory tree. No sword was drawn, no war was fought, no army marched that day. Just thorns and nails and broken flesh to steal my guilt away. The world stood still, the veil was torn, the sky went dark at 3, and hell was crushed beneath the weight of that great victory tree. Oh, the cross, the sacred tree, where wrath was spent and I went free. Mercy flowed from every wound, grace was nailed for all to see. Sin was silenced, death undone, and heaven shouted over me. It is lift high the cross, the tree of grace, where Jesus stood and took my place. No greater love the world has known. The tree became my freedom's throne. You were broken in my place, love poured out in crimson grace. Every thorn and every scar spoke of how loved we are. The cross was more than agony, it was the door to set me free. I am redeemed by the wounds, by the blood that flowed for truth. You took the nails, you wore the shame, so mercy could erase my name. Now every sin forever removed, I am redeemed by the wounds.
You were silent yet so strong, holding love where it belonged. The hands that held the stars above now stretch to show unending love.
The grave was real, but grace was more.